Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, popularly known as Mahatma Gandhi, was a leader whose principles of nonviolence and civil disobedience shaped not only India's fight for independence, but also global movements for human rights and social justice. Born on October 2, 1869, in Porbandar, Gujarat, to a middle-class Hindu family, Gandhi's life and philosophy evolved through a series of transformative experiences. His leadership and ideals remain a beacon for nonviolent resistance worldwide. Gandhi was the youngest of 4 children born to Karamchand Gandhi, the Diwan, chief minister, of Porbandar, and Putlibai, a deeply religious woman. His upbringing was steeped in Hindu traditions, but he also learned about other faiths, which helped shape his inclusive worldview. At the age of 13, Gandhi was married to Kasturba Kapadia in an arranged marriage, a common practice at the time. Their partnership would be a significant aspect of his personal life. In 1888, Gandhi traveled to London to study law at University College London. While there, he encountered Western ideals and lifestyle, but held fast to his Indian roots. He joined the Vegetarian Society and became acquainted with religious and philosophical works that broadened his outlook on life. This period laid the foundation for his later emphasis on simple living, vegetarianism, and the integration of spiritual values into political action. After struggling to establish a law practice in India, Gandhi accepted a position with an Indian firm in South Africa in 1893. His time in South Africa proved to be a turning point in his life. Witnessing firsthand the racial discrimination and brutal treatment of Indian immigrants, he resolved to fight for their rights. In 1894, he helped found the Natal Indian Congress to mobilize the Indian community against oppressive colonial policies. During his 21 years in South Africa, Gandhi developed the philosophy of satyagraha, or truth force, which advocated for nonviolent resistance to injustice. His campaigns against discriminatory laws, such as the Black Act and Pass laws, were revolutionary in their methods. Gandhi encouraged mass civil disobedience, urging people to break unjust laws, but not through violence. This concept of satyagraha became the cornerstone of his approach to political activism. In 1915, after achieving some success in South Africa, Gandhi returned to India, where he was warmly welcomed as a national figure. His experiences in South Africa had prepared him for the larger struggle awaiting him in his homeland. Upon his return to India, Gandhi became involved in various local movements, but soon emerged as a key figure in the Indian National Congress, INC. His leadership transformed the Congress into a mass movement representing the common people. He campaigned for the rights of farmers and workers, and championed causes such as poverty alleviation, the abolition of untouchability, and the promotion of women's rights. In 1919, the British government introduced the repressive Rowlatt Act, which allowed for the imprisonment of political dissidents without trial. In response, Gandhi called for a nationwide strike, marking the beginning of his leadership in India's struggle for independence. However, the nonviolent movement was marred by incidents like the Jallianwala Bagh massacre, in which British troops killed hundreds of unarmed protesters in Amritsar. This tragedy only strengthened Gandhi's resolve to fight British rule. In 1920, Gandhi launched the non-cooperation movement, urging Indians to boycott British goods, institutions, and services. The movement galvanized millions, but when violence broke out in the town of Chauri Chaura in 1922, Gandhi called off the campaign, underscoring his unwavering commitment to nonviolence. He was arrested and imprisoned for his role in the movement, becoming a symbol of resistance for the Indian people. One of Gandhi's most iconic campaigns was the Salt March of 1930, part of the civil disobedience movement. The British monopoly on salt production and the heavy tax on it were seen as symbols of their exploitative rule. Gandhi embarked on a 240-mile march from Sabarmati Ashram to the coastal village of Dandi, where he illegally made salt from seawater. The march captured the imagination of the Indian masses and gained international attention, highlighting the injustice of British policies. Gandhi's methods of nonviolent protest influenced future movements across the world. His ideas inspired civil rights leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. in the United States and Nelson Mandela in South Africa. His emphasis on moral force rather than physical force set him apart as a revolutionary thinker. During World War II, as Britain sought India's support in the fight against Nazi Germany, Gandhi launched the Quit India movement in 1942, demanding an immediate end to British rule. Do or die became the slogan of the movement. The British responded by arresting Gandhi and other leaders, leading to widespread protests and civil disobedience across the country. Although India eventually gained independence in 1947, it came at a heavy cost. The country was partitioned into two nations, India and Pakistan, leading to widespread violence between Hindus and Muslims. Gandhi was deeply saddened by the communal bloodshed and worked tirelessly to promote peace, even fasting to quell the violence. On January 30th, 1948, Gandhi was assassinated by Nathuram Godse, a Hindu extremist who blamed him for being too conciliatory toward Muslims. Gandhi's death sent shockwaves through India and the world, but his legacy endures. He is remembered as the father of the nation in India, and his birthday, October 2nd, is celebrated as the International Day of Nonviolence. Mahatma Gandhi's life was a testament to the power of nonviolence, truth, and ethical leadership. His ability to inspire millions through his simple yet profound message of peace and justice makes him one of the most influential figures of the 20th century. His teachings continue to resonate with movements for civil rights, social justice, and freedom worldwide. Gandhi's enduring philosophy reminds us that lasting change comes not through violence, but through compassion, dialogue, and unwavering moral courage.